wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
Personal growth can be very difficult to see when you're living in the day-to-day. That's why people give up too soon. I'm here to remind you that you're doing great. All you gotta do is keep going. And that's why it's so hard for so many individuals, because they don't recognize the distance that they've traveled in their personal development journey. I can speak from clear experience of telling you, when I started this journey, I was nearly 275 pounds. I was trapped in a mindset that made me truly think I was stuck where I was in life, that I was kind of cast into this lot, as they say, because I grew up in a certain situation. I didn't have all the, amenities or experiences that I thought most normal kids had. Not that I had an awful life, but I definitely went through some shit. And in turn, growing through that, it took a little while to figure out, like, hey man, it's up to you to develop that personal growth. And when you start looking at it over time and you're able to move past those blocks in your mindset and in your decision making, it really makes a big difference. But the problem is, you start the journey, you go a little ways, you don't see those immediate results, and then you start to backtrack, or you start to feel like you've made the wrong decision. That's not the case. The problem is that when you make this choice to go all in on a future you, right? That most elite version of yourself that we talk about, it takes time, and it is a long marathon of a journey. It's not a quick sprint. The best way I can relate it is like in the gym, right? So maybe you started working out, you went on a new fitness plan, and you lost a little bit of weight, or you gained the weight you were looking to gain, right? Because it could go either direction for some people. But then it stopped. It kind of plateaued. And you got frustrated. You couldn't figure out why you weren't seeing the same results anymore. And you maybe have made a decision to not continue on with that plan. And what happened? You probably regressed kind of right back to where you were to begin with, or maybe even farther. Right? Backsliding can be like a really ugly thing, but that's the thing. You just have to remember, keep going. You're doing great. People are giving up too soon on their journey to greatness, and I just want to remind you today to keep going. You're here. You're crushing it. That's why you're listening to this podcast. That's why you're making the decision to try and be better, because you know every single day you're one step closer to the goal. So just keep going. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.